What's up, everybody? This your boy Marcus Mack with another beautiful day in the Bay. Today we're going to talk about a good man versus a bad man. We're going to get into it. We're going to talk about it. The reason why is because I was, once again, being nosy on social media, and I come across a podcast where there was a group of young ladies discussing the topic of a good man and a bad man. And honestly, I don't think a lot of you women know what a good man is or a bad man is. I mean, based upon just, some of the situations that I hear you guys get yourselves into. And you meet a man, you think he's a good man, and down the road, you realize that he's not a good man. And there's also a such thing as, listen to me real good. There's a such thing as a good man with bad habits. And there's a lot of us out there. Some good men that just got some badass habits, man. But anyways, let's talk about it. Hit me up in the comments, Marcus Mack, and let me know what you guys think about this topic. You know what I'm saying? And what I want to get into, first of all, I'm going to talk about a good man. What's considered a good man? A good man. What is a good man? You tell me. Okay. I think... in my opinion, for what it's worth, a good man possesses a lot of different things that makes him a good man. First of all, a good man, a lot of it has to do with his upbringing, and I'm not going to get into it right now. Saying that, a woman could raise a man and all this type of shit, because in my opinion, a woman can't raise a man. A woman could raise an adult, but she can't raise a man. Just like a woman has learned her craft and how to be a woman from a woman. She didn't learn that shit from a man. A young boy needs to learn how to be a man from a man. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into it. First of all, a man has been taught from a small age, if he's taught by a man, to protect and provide. That's number one. That's top of the list right there. A good man can recover from any situation, adversity. He can recover. A good man has a plan A, B, and C. A man can, when I say a man can protect and provide, he can also secure his woman and his family. That's a big part of being a man: protecting, providing, securing, stabilizing, and making your family feel safe, And so with that said, those are the things that a man can do. A man will support his family. He support his wife. He will support his family, his wife, his family, everybody around him, his whole circle. He could protect him. A bad man would never recover from adversity. That's how you know you got a bad man. A bad man will never recover from adversity. When shit go wrong, it goes wrong. He don't have the resources to stand up. He don't have the resources to get back on his feet. He don't have the resources to do nothing but sit there and just have a pity party for himself and start blaming everybody else for all his problems and all of his insecurities and all his shortcomings. That's what a bad man would do. Okay. Then you have what they call a good man with bad habits. And we all have them. All of our grandfathers. All of our dads, they was good men at heart, but they just had some bad habits. Give you an example. The type of dude that go to church on Sunday, but he hit the weed before he go in. He shouldn't be doing that, but that's what a good man with bad habits will do. Then you have a good man with bad habits. Most of us, it probably was our fathers or our uncles. We knew somebody like this. This is the man that he protects, he provides, he supports, he encourages, he does everything for his family. He does everything for his wife, his children, his mom. He's there. But that motherfucker get fucked up on Fridays. On Friday nights, Earl gonna be drunk. He gonna be fucked up. And he think he deserve it. I deserve to be fucked up. Look what I did. Look, everybody got something to eat. Everybody got housing. Everybody got cars. I go to work every fucking day. But I get fucked up every Friday night. That's the difference right there. And a lot of women, let's move on to just meeting a young man and recognizing this young man or whoever it is you're dating or whatever, just recognizing this young man for his potential. Now, the man has plenty of red flags, all of the red flags in the world, but you rather trust this man for his potential. You rather be with him for his potential. But I'm going to tell you something. If you ignore those red flags, his potential could lead you down a road of potential problems. That's what you can't just go off all potential. You know what I'm saying? You got to look at all those red flags when you enter into a relationship with a young man. So now we're trying to figure out, is this a good man or not? I'm going to let you know, first of all, when you first start dating a man, he'll give you all the red flags and all the signs if he's a bad person. The first thing you have to recognize when you meet a young man, when y'all start dating, y'all been together a little while, you have to look at how he treats his children, his baby mama, and his family. Straight up. Look at how he treats them. How does that man treat you around his children? Do that man even let you go around his children? How's the relationship with his baby mama? With his family. How does he introduce you to his family, his mother, his father, his brother? How does he introduce you? This my girlfriend, this my lady, this my friend, this Stephanie. Does he put his children to the side to be with you? So this man has his children every other weekend, and there's a weekend that comes up, you guys got tickets to the comedy show, you guys would like to go to the comedy show, you guys want to go to the concert, but it's his weekend. How does he deal with that? You got to look at this type of stuff. How does he deal with it? Do we stand up as a man, make a decision? This is how it's going to happen. We're going to another concert, or I'm going to take the kids to my brother's house or whatever, or we just not going to go. We'll go another time, whatever. How does he deal with his children around you? That'll let you know right there what kind of dude he is. How does he deal with adversity? That's another thing. You're new in a relationship. You have to check out all of this stuff. So his children, his baby mama, his family. How does he deal with adversity in terms of, because this will happen. It's going to happen. You and him, y'all riding in a car. He's riding with you. Boom. Tire blows. We got a flat tire. How does he deal with it? Is he the type of brother that's going to, hey, let's change this tire real quick. I ain't waiting on no AAA. We gone. We up out of here. We gonna change this tire real quick and we gone. Or is he gonna stand there and just look at you and see what you gonna do? Because a real man gonna get you off of that highway immediately. Unless you got a truck or a minivan where you got to, take the shifter knob off and all this shit, and the tire got to come from up under the car. We got to call AAA. But if you just got a fucking Hyundai Sonata, hey, pop the trunk, we out of here, we gone. And a matter of fact, since the car's in the shop, I'm gonna go ahead and put some new tires on this car and get an oil change, because my woman is not gonna ride in no piece of shit ass car. I'm gonna make sure the car is maintained. That's what a man would do. So you got to look at those red flags. If you got a bad man, he gonna look at you and say, you got AAA, and he gonna get on the phone and holler at his partner, nigga, we on side the road, the car broke down. All this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? You have to look at little things like that. How does he deal with money? How does he deal with finances? What's his work ethic? Is this the type of brother who get up every morning and go to work regardless? Or do he miss days of work just to lay up with you? You know what I'm saying? What kind of side hustles do he got? Is he a hustler? You know what I'm saying? What he do on the side as a hobby that could potentially make money. Because you got a lot of brothers that barbecue. You got a lot of brothers who work on cars. You got brothers that do lawns in the neighborhood. They got side hustles. They got more than one source of income. You know, you got to look at all this type of shit to recognize if you got a good man or not. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the tests. Is he supportive of you? That's another thing. Do he support you in your goals, your dreams? You know what I'm saying? Do he knock everything that you do? Any idea that you got, do he knock it down? Because you got brothers that'll knock it down too. So you got to look at that type of stuff. Is he self-centered? Is he a narcissist? You know? So I'm just saying there are a lot of red flags that women overlook. Red flags everywhere. Red flags. Don't pay attention to none of them. Only thing they pay attention to is potential. But potential could lead you down a potentially dangerous road. You know what I'm saying? You know? How does he handle pressure? That's the biggest thing right there when dealing with a man, because a man can handle pressure. You knock a man down 9 times, he gonna get up 11. That's what a real man does. Real man ain't gonna sit on his ass and wait on nothing to happen. A real man is gonna make it happen. He gonna do it. He gonna get his ass up and do it. Real men don't like to dream about getting paid. Let me say that one more time. A real man don't like to dream about getting paid. A real man like to get paid. A real man get up off his ass and make it happen. That's what a real man does. And that's go back to raising a man, a woman raising a man. See, I've always said it like this. This is just my point of view at this point. A woman cannot raise a man. A woman could raise an adult, but she cannot raise a man, because there's a lot of little things that make a man. Little things that adds up to big things. You know. When a real man has adversity, setbacks in his life, he immediately works on fixing them. He immediately works on trying to figure out how this shit is never going to happen again. And we're going to move forward and we're going to move on. You get a man that's raised by his mama. When he has adversity, he gonna go into mama mode. I hate to let y'all know this. That's what's gonna happen. He gonna go into mama mode. He gonna look for somebody to bail his ass out, because that's what he been doing his whole life. He been looking for somebody to bail him out. That's how come when you see these brothers running around here and they don't got no car, there's not a problem with that. But you know, a lot of people don't have cars, but you know what I'm saying? He don't have transportation. He's, what I mean by that, depending on others to getting places. My grandmother told me this when I was a child, and it stuck with me forever. She said, "It's 2 things that you're going to have to pay for in this lifetime. That's transportation and housing." She looked me dead in my eyes and said this, and I was about 7 years old. She said, "It's 2 things you're going to pay for in your life. That's transportation and housing." She said, "Ain't nobody gonna let you live for free, and ain't nobody gonna take your ass nowhere for free. Therefore, those are the 2 things in your life that you are going to have to pay for." And back then I was a kid. I didn't understand it until I got grown. Then I realized what she was talking about. Yeah, true. So yeah, I'm gonna keep this short. You know, I wish I had a co-host. But anyways, hey, hit me up, put it in the comments. What do you guys think is the difference between a good man and a bad man? And other category I threw in there, a good man with bad habits, because there's a lot of good men with bad habits. So y'all know who I'm talking about. You know, oh, Earl took care of his family, but he had another bitch on the other side of town. But he was a good daddy. He was a good father. You know, all that shit come out at your funeral. Oh, he was a good father. He was a good man. Oh, yeah, yeah. But he wasn't shit. Yeah. But see, the thing about it, a good man with bad habits, you know, some of the bad habits, some of them grow out of it, some of them don't. Come on, we all had that uncle that had 3 fucking families and all this type of shit, but he was happy. He did what he wanted to do. He didn't hurt nobody. He didn't hurt nobody because everybody understood exactly who he was, you know? So, yeah, this your boy Marcus Mack, man. Y'all hit me up in the comments, man. Give me some love, man. Just tap in on the topic, man. A good man versus a bad man, and also a good man with bad habits. You know, what do y'all think? Anyways, I want y'all to go ahead and hit me up. Let me know what y'all think. Hit me up in the comments, man.